I've been meaning to make this video since the beginning of the year, but I'm such a procrastinator that I'm just getting to it now, and it's like halfway through already. Oh well. This is our debt story up until now. We got married very young. I was 19, he was 21. And we both grew up kind of feeling deprived. You know, our parents pinched pennies and we couldn't have everything that everybody else had. So once we got married, we were still immature enough that we had the gotta habits, and because we were on our own now, there was nobody there to tell us no, or to warn us really that when Visa came and offered us credit, it was probably not a good idea. So we had a car payment and we maxed out all our credit cards, and then they'd either up our credit limit or somebody else would offer us another card, and of course we would use it. And we just kind of kept repeating that whole pattern for years, probably like a decade, of just paying the minimum off and then waiting till we got more credit and using up that more credit and then paying only the minimum. So we were kind of in debt up to our eyeballs. Then in 2007, maybe 2008, we found Dave Ramsey, and we finally started to get on the right path. We were making slow progress. Our major problem is the interest rate was like at the highest legal possible amount. It was like 30% on every single debt that we owed, except the car. So it was slow progress, but it was progress. We paid off about $10,000 or somewhere around there. Then the government decided that we had to move to Washington State, which is much cheaper to live in than Hawaii. So they decided to take away half of our pay. But they didn't take away half of our bills. Thank heavens that we moved during tax season, because we used our tax return to move in. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had the first and last month security, pet deposit, blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, a month after we moved here, I ended up catching some weirdo, crazy superbug thing that really tried to kill me. And the doctor that was treating me was 2 hours away. But because of the protocol for the antibiotics and whatever, I had to go see him every week. So that's a 4-hour drive of gas that we didn't have it. We didn't have it. Pretty much all of our money was going to all of our bills. So we ended up having to go back to our credit cards. We went back to the cycle of use it to pay for gas, then pay the minimum when it was due, and then use it to pay for gas again. It was awful, but if we weren't doing that, then we probably would have had to file bankruptcy or something, because we just didn't have enough money. Then my poor husband, probably because of dealing with all this stress, had a heart attack at the age of 36. Yeah. While I was still dealing with my infection that was trying to kill me, you know? Oh my gosh. And his doctor was only about an hour away, so it was not as bad as my doctor, but still, you know, we live in such a tiny town that anything besides, you know, a cold or a baby being born is a lot of gas money. Things have finally settled down. My husband is fine. I'm okay. We can finally get back to where we were, which unfortunately is almost back to the beginning of this whole getting out of debt journey. But whatever. I'm grateful that we're here now. Here is our debt snowball. This is how much we currently owe. $62,139.02. And now down here I have our new starting date was January of 2011. That's how much we had. So since then, we have paid off $11,327.79. During May, we paid off $966.95. We've already had a couple of things come up this month that we weren't really expecting. So I'm not so sure if our monthly payoff for June is going to be quite that high. But I can hope. I hope you guys are doing well. Bye.